Shalom, family trendsetter. All praises be to the Most High. Now, I'm going to be sharing a video with y'all ex-president Barack Obama. You know, the so-called first black president, which he wasn't. The first black president was Jan Hansen. Go do your research. The first black president was Jan Hansen. But anyway, let me stay on topic. So, I came across a video on TikTok, and I'm going to share this shit with y'all, showing y'all how this so-called first black president was not for so-called black people. Okay? It's a video with him in Flint, Michigan. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just show you the video. But before I do that, I just want to go in on this video a little bit. Now, a lot of you black people, right? Y'all like to, get up every year and shit, or every 4 years, or however much time you have to vote, and vote Democratic. You know what I'm saying? For what reason? I don't know, because the Democratic Party ain't doing nothing for y'all. We're still in the condition that we're in. As a matter of fact, on the Obama watch, when he was so-called president, because he really was a puppet, you know what I mean? But a so-called president, he did nothing for the black community. The only thing he might have done for the black community, a certain part of the black community, was legalize homosexuality. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Changing the motherfucking White House to rainbow colors. But other than that, he did nothing for us. But a lot of y'all like to get up every day or every year, or how, like I said, I don't know how often y'all vote, because I don't vote. I don't participate in this ritual, because voting is a ritual. But when you vote and you put a so-called president into power, and that president decides to go into a land and literally destroy a nation of people, their blood is on your hands as well, because you co-sign, you endorse this president candidate. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand voting. Everything in this world is spiritual first, before it becomes physical. Voting is a ritual. That's why they say the black vote counts. It's very symbolic. The black vote count because some of us, not all, but the majority of the so-called black people here in America, we are the children of Israel. And when we, as the children of Israel, endorse a candidate, right, and they become president, and they go into a country and become war, now the Most High can testify against us as the children of Israel. Because why are we voting? In the Bible said we're not supposed to vote a king from another nation over us. So why are you voting for Biden and all these different, even Barack Obama? He's not even black. This man, father allegedly is from Kenya. His mother is white, and her great grandmother owned slaves. So Obama don't have no connection with so-called African American. He has none. He's very desensitized. The only person may have some connection is Michelle or Michael, right? AKA Michael. I don't know. They say her name is real. His or her name is real. I don't know. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, the man was the first president and shit to legalize homosexuality. So it's kind of like a suspect. But I'll leave that shit alone. You know what I mean? But he has no connection to us, family. Because like I said, under his watch, we had so many unarmed black people got murdered, including Trayvon Martin. This man did nothing to change the legislation law. When this old fucking keeper looking motherfucker Biden went into office, the first thing he did was gave the passed the Asian crime bill. You know what I'm saying? We've been dealing with this shit for centuries, for fucking centuries, and they didn't pass no crime bill against black people, other than the lynching bill that they finally passed. And the only reason why they did this is because they need our vote coming up for the midterm.
We invest. Can I get some water? Come on up here. I want a glass of water.
Get a bottle. Bottle water.
I want a glass of water. Everybody settle down. This is a feisty crowd. Thank you. I really did need a glass of water. This is not a stunt.
What? He wet his lips. He did not drink it. He didn't sip it. He wet his lips.
There was an audible gasp in the audience. People were just like absolutely dejected. Why would you do that?
I am sure that somewhere when I was 2 years old, I was taking a chip of paint, tasting it, and I got some lead.
Yeah, that's like talking about like, well, I didn't wear a seatbelt and I'm fine. It's like, but there were tons of people that died.
Backstage, the president, sitting at the table with the criminal governor, decided to perform his stunt. all over again.
You know, generally I have not been doing stunts here, but, you know.
That's not what I expected. That's what Snyder did.
It felt like he minimized like what people were actually going through and struggling with. If you were actually lead poisoned, you would not be president. You would be janitor Barack Obama.
We were holding on to hope that he would declare a disaster area. A disaster would give us FEMA, it would give us pipe replacement, get engineers in here. Then we could get Medicare for all the residents of Flint. As soon as he took a drink of the water and said everything's fine, that was that.
And look at it, years later, it's still poison.
When he came here, he was my president, but when he left, he was not my president.
I would again go back to the president's visit last week. He reinforced the message that filtered water has been determined to be safe for people to drink.
This, again, was our hero, and we thought he was going to come here and help us. But they do have a mural of him, and you ride past it now, and his head is busted out.
It was devastating.
We invest. Can